So I'm in the middle of prepping for my Saturday, Sabbath meals and church prep and stuff. I like to get everything done Saturday morning / afternoon. And my thread up box came, and I wanted to show you guys what I got. I don't know where my scissors are, but nope, it is. So I ordered, if you don't know what ThredUp is, it's an online thrift store that you can sell your stuff and buy stuff. And I have had the hardest time trying to find clothes for my son, like church clothes, for my youngest son. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and go on ThredUp, and I found a ton of stuff, which I'm so glad. One, it's more cost effective to buy pre-owned clothes, and then also I was just excited to find church clothes. So they seal it up real cute for you, and you can reuse the box, so you can send stuff back to them if you need to do a return, you don't like it, or if you want to sell your own stuff, you just keep the box, and that's kind of another way that they keep their green thumbprint. So I found a bunch of stuff. Right now it's still pretty chilly. I got him a bunch of button-up tops, things that we could put sweaters over and dress up. This one's still even new, and it's like nice and heavy duty because it is still pretty chilly here in Idaho. And then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's super cute, and even I got some that he can wear like during the summer and stuff. This one, and then a bunch of cute sweaters. Look at how cute. Okay, that one. And this one, I think these are the only two like sweaters. And because everywhere else it's warming up, it's like springtime, but here it's still winter, so I actually got these on sale. And then a little sweater vest that he can wear in the spring, or even as it warms up. Another little sweater. And a lot of this is like children's place. The sweater vest is Ralph Lauren. I got Cat and Jack from Target, a few of those, Ralph Lauren shirt, Gap, Baby Gap, Carter's. This new one here was the Oshkosh. And then Baby Gap with this white one, Carter's, and this one is Little Rebels, which I haven't heard of, but I like dinosaurs. So, and then this cute little vest too. And this one is Mr. Amazing, Carter's. So, and that one's like a lighter weight kind of sweater, so just enough to keep them from getting chilly. And then just some khaki pants in bigger size than he has. And then I seen these, and he doesn't necessarily need them right now because snow is probably going away, but with me being pregnant, I'll need them again next year. This is size 2T, and there's still some room to stretch it out. And I'm sure the snow's not done yet. So I picked that up because it was like, I think they were like $5 or $6, which I thought was too good of a deal to pass up. And then some black little like slacks. These are Andy and Evan, which I haven't heard of, but they have the adjustable waist, which I really like in pants for littles. And that's all I got him. So I got him a ton of clothes, and I'm actually getting ready, like I said, for church, so I needed to pick out clothes, and I seen this box and I got super excited. So I'm going to take tags off what I need to, wash this all up, and then I'll pick his church outfit out. And then I found a couple things for me on there also. So there's this maternity dress. It's nice and flowy. It's light because I get really warm, so I could definitely, it's Hello Ms. I don't know what that is, but I thought it was a nice little maxi dress that I can wear in all of the seasons. I can just put like a big sweater on and make it a little bit warmer if I need to. And then this like stretchy bodycon type dress. Again, I can wear it real casual or dress it up. I thought that was a fun find. And I don't know how much it was really. And then just some cute church shoes I found that I liked, because look at the scallops. And I like a wedge if I'm going to wear a heel. I like a wedge. It feels a little bit more sturdy. But I thought that was super cute. I think these were like $20, maybe. excuse me. So I snagged those up. So that's what I got in my thread up box. Right now I'm prepping lunch for today, and then I'm going to start making my meatloaf for tonight and tater tot casserole for tomorrow. So I'm going to take care of this, and then I'll show you what I'm going to start by browning up the ground beef for tater tot casserole. And with the grocery prices the way that they have been, I went for the cheaper ground beef this time. I went to the store, almost everything was cleared out, and prices were really high, so that's why I'm making some cheaper dinners like tater tot casseroles and meatloaf and stuff like that. I'm going to be browning it up in my cast iron pan. So I just put 6 pounds of ground beef in my cast iron pan. This is a 15-inch large cast iron pan I just got, and it fits it all. So then I'm going to put some garlic, minced garlic in there. And I don't really measure my seasonings. I just kind of dump as is. Some oregano. These are some lids that these are bottles I got from Uline also. They're the French ones. And then some white pepper. And last but not least, seasoning salt. Then I'm going to get my, I don't know what you call this thing, but it's great for sausage, ground beef, anything like that. I'm also making lunch for today, so. And if you watched my video with the Canva, creating my meal plans and stuff like that, I said I was going to make chicken Alfredo with broccoli, and that's what that is. So now I have my big bowl, same seasonings, big bowl, and I'm going to put my ground beef for the meatloaf in here. And these are 4.5 pounds of these. I'm gonna, one of the things that I like to do when I'm cooking, especially something like meatloaf or tater tot casserole, is make enough for a second one. So that's why I have so much meat in the pan right now cooking, is because I'm making one for tonight, and then I'm making one for tomorrow, and then one for later. Same thing with the meatloaf. I'm making one for tonight and one for later. I forgot to grab the breadcrumbs. Okay. I'm just going to break it up to make it a little bit easier to incorporate, and I just use my hands to mix things. I don't use anything else. I feel like you can get a better mix this way. One, two, and now I'm putting some eggs in here. And what the egg does is help bind the meat together. Because I have so many, I'm using 6 eggs. You don't have to use eggs, I do. And then, let me wash my hands real quick. want to touch this with raw meat hands. So you could just use breadcrumbs if you'd like. You don't have to use the egg. I just learned this way, and so that's kind of how I've been doing it. And then you guessed it, I don't measure breadcrumbs, I just sprinkle what looks like to be enough. And the breadcrumbs are also a binder. And then white pepper, probably the rest of it. I like to have good seasons. Okay, now the fun comes. Mixing. I'm actually going to take off my watch. And I just kind of like squeeze to get it all mixed in. And just kind of rotate as I go. There is that all mixed up. Let me wash my hands. Get these pans. Let me give this a quick little mix. Then this is the closest thing that I could find to loaf pans at the store, so that's what I got. Take these out. Okay.
Wait, and this is mine?
Yes, ma'am.
Mommy, you're the chef and I'm the server.
Thank you. Okay, so now let's form these meatloafs up into somewhat of a loaf. These aren't the exact pans. Yeah, you can tell them they're ready. Make sure that everybody washes their hands.
It's already ready?
Yeah, it's ready. Just wash your hands.
I'm going to wash my hands before.
Thank you. Okay, so that is all of that. There are I was able to make 3 like big loaves, and I think that's going to be more than enough for us for dinner. So that's 3 meals I just made. Food on the table and your drinks. Very good. Welcome. Okay, so let's get these guys wrapped up. So I have 3 of them, which means 1 more than I thought, and an extra meal for another night. Always good. going to put these two over here into the deep freezer out in the garage, and then I'm just going to keep this one in the fridge for tonight, so that way it's ready for me to pop in the oven later. Okay, so ground beef is done. I'm going to go ahead and get like a slotted spoon to get it out. Okay. So, got the ground beef in here. I pulled out 3 pans just in case the Lord decides to multiply it like he did my meatloaf. And then I'm going to pop some veggies in here. Okay, now that the veggies are all mixed in with the corn, I'm going to put the mushroom soup. You can make your own mushroom soup. It's better if you do make your own mushroom soup, but I am not today. I actually don't like mushrooms. This is one of the only ways I eat them. Where? I haven't actually made tater tot casserole in a large batch before, so I had my son grab a bunch of these. I don't know how many they're going to take. So far I'm on 3. For the 9 pounds of ground beef that I cooked up and the veggies, 4 of the smaller cans of the tater tot casserole works well. So I think we're going to actually have enough for 3, because the Lord is good and he has multiplied it. I'm so excited. 1, 2, 3. Kind of just so we had enough of the meat and veggie mixture for 3 of these, which I'm so excited about. Lord is good and he has multiplied. So now let's just hope that he multiplied the tater tots as well. Already went into them because we had we made chicken nuggets and tater tots one night, so this is a pretty big bag, so plenty enough. And you're just gonna have like an even coating, like a good top. Kind of want a flat layer so they cook evenly. You don't want to have some tater tots cooked and some not. Sorry, that bag is in the way. Getting used to having the camera here so that you can see what I'm doing. Actually, let me move this over a little bit. My island has wheels, which is great. So, well, not always. So put a ton of these. Yeah, we have more than enough tater tots. And then you just want to fill in the gaps, topping the meat mixture, making sure it's an even layer, so that way they cook evenly when you bake it, when you're ready for it. There we go. That one's good. This one's good. Just want meat. Doesn't have to be meat. I'm just going to cover it with cheese, which I need to grate some cheese. I'll show you guys how I grate a mass amount of cheese quickly. I have my trusty KitchenAid. She does all the work. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, so there you have it. This is what it looks like, covered in there. And then I'm just going to use my KitchenAid to grate up some cheese, top it with cheese, put parchment paper over it so the cheese doesn't stick to the aluminum foil when you bake it. Cover it in aluminum foil and we're ready. So this is like the little nut and bolt piece that goes inside of the KitchenAid, and then you just turn it here like that, place it inside so it pops out the other side, and then this little lever keeps it stuck in place. And then you're just going to go ahead and line it up on the KitchenAid, tighten your bolt so it doesn't come out, and there you have it. Let me grab the cheese. Okay. And then this is the raw cheddar cheese that I get from Homesteader. This is a 5.52 pound block that I got, and I think it was like $40 for this whole thing. I like to do this way so I can grate up a bunch of it at once, slice it up. I can even freeze this if I need to, if I'm not going to use it right away. So I really love this cheese. So this size block, and then make sure it's flat, turn it on, pop it in. And then I got all of that cheese. And then this one, I'm just going to do a light cover over it because this is just going to go in the fridge for later tonight. Okay, so I didn't write anything on this one because this is just going to be what's for dinner tomorrow night, Sunday night after church and everything. But with this one, I went ahead and labeled it tater tot casserole so I know what it is the day that I made it, so that way I know when to use things up, and then what temperature, which is 400, to bake it at for 40 minutes. It might take a little bit longer. Usually I like to take them out. Sorry, these maternity pants are slipping. Usually I like to take them out and thaw them like in the morning of, when I look at my meal plan for the day and I see that I'm going to be having tater tot casserole tonight for dinner. What I like to do in the morning is take it out of the freezer, put it in the fridge so that it has a little bit of time to thaw, so it's not frozen solid. But also sometimes there might be something come up, somebody has a baby early or get sick or hurt, and this is something that I can take to them and drop off, and they have on hand and they already know how to do it and what to do with it. So just a little helpful tip if you want to bless somebody with some food. If you're making extra meals, you can just go ahead and give them something that you already have in your freezer. Now I'm going to go get caught up on some laundry and other things that need to be done. The main parts are done for tonight's dinner, tomorrow's dinner, and I have some frozen meals to have for in the future. I'm going to go get started on some of the other tasks that I need to get done before this evening, and then I'll be back to do the potatoes for mashed potatoes.